The poll shows 32% trust Biden, 31% trust Trump, 37% are like, ugh. What does this mean in terms of the election? Do you see this kind of having a major impact?
Well, Mike, it's great to be with you and with my colleague panelists. Look, without a doubt, all the voters in the country right now are burnt out, quite frankly. Burnt out of President Biden, burnt out of Donald Trump. I bet if we had the election tomorrow, we would see the same results that we'll see 7 months from now or 8 months from now when it actually takes place. These are known candidates. But the thing about independents is that when the case is made, and it will be made, about the extremism of Donald Trump and his agenda and how he has essentially told women they are second-class citizens in the United States, told Americans that he doesn't care about the sanctity of elections or democracy, told the country he doesn't care about their health. I think that case is going to be made very clear for the next 8 months, and so we'll see those independents move towards President Biden as they did in 2020, but it's going to be a really long, hard slog.
Joel's right. I think that once voters start getting more tuned in, as Biden gets more dialed in, they will be able to distinguish between the two candidates. And even though they may shrug their shoulders and say, well, I really don't like either one of these guys, I think when it comes right down to it, the bases are going to determine this election and probably whatever either candidate can chip off from the center. In the case of Biden, he's starting with a slightly more favorable hand in that he's got visibility. He's starting to gain visibility, whereas Trump has had visibility all summer, not necessarily in the ways that you would like if you're an independent voter. I mean, keep in mind, we're still facing the start of at least one trial before the election, possibly two. We've got more headlines that are likely to come out in terms of the Georgia case, in terms of the case in New York City with Stormy Daniels and the hush money payoff. So there's a lot of negative headlines ahead of former President Trump. That being said, 3 to 5 months in politics is a lifetime, but it's also no time. So paradoxically, anything can happen with Joe Biden between those months, between the months now and the election.